Hey, good evening. Is Swift easier to learn? Easier than that? Than what? That could be nice to know what you compare with it. I don't know. If some, I don't know, physics or whatever. Perhaps. I would say yes. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you. So is it easier like Python or Java? I will say that each and any of those languages are easy because that starts to become hard when you start to do some tricky things. I don't know, libraries, when you start to work with libraries, stuff like that. Yes, I changed monitors again, yeah. It is true. It always happens. Sorry, what can I do? What can I do? It always somehow happens, yeah. Okay, I'm kind of figuring out how I'm working with those screens. Yeah, that 4K 32-inch in 4K resolution is horribly blurry. I don't like that. Let me fix that. Also, I will zoom in a little bit. Something like that, maybe. To displays. Samsung, let's scale it down a bit. Better. Still blurry, but better. I've been a junior developer with this company for 4 months and I feel like I always need to ask for help. Is that okay? When will I expect me not to ask much? When will they expect not to ask? Oh, that's fine to ask for help. Just try do not ask the same questions over and over. If you feel that you are kind of overwhelmed, then start to write down stuff and so on. But for junior, that is completely okay. It is totally fine to ask the questions all the time. And that is okay that you need to support to deal with tasks. That's completely fine. Do not worry about that too much. Just be sure that you do not asking the same questions over and over, that you are not forgetting what you already was told and stuff like that. Write down something, make your notes, stuff like that. That's fine. Which programming language was your first to learn? Basic. Okay, I wanted to do one more thing. Okay, let me put the chat back. Oh, where are my settings? System settings, lost them already. Okay, here it is. Built-in display, default, Samsung default, studio default. Okay, good. Good evening, Vladimir. Do you love your computer more than your wife? Not, of course. I don't know why anyone should love computers. Those are just tools. I don't know. Do you have feeling to your pen or feeling to your keyboard or headphones? I don't know. Those are just tools. when they broke, throw them out, buy new. That's it. Oh, I lost my chat. Let me refresh the page. Is it coming back? Yeah, here it is. Hey, Jara. Hello, Thanos. I think that ultrawide monitors are the best currently. I only have 2K 27-inch monitor, but I found Samsung Odyssey 2 QHD monitors side by side. Yeah, I had 49-inch 2 QHD monitor. That is exactly what I had. But I can't say I was super happy about that. It was okay-ish, but there were problems with that monitor as well. I'm looking. You should do a desk setup again. You inspired me to get my vertical double monitor. Yeah, I should, yeah. It is in my kind of to-do list. I currently have I have backlog, but I have 4 videos on what I would like to work. One is my everyday tech carry. Another one is about new AirPods Pro. Oh, I already dropped them. I got them today and already dropped it and already have scratched, whatever. Yeah, about new AirPods Pro. It's a desk setup, and there was forgot already. I wrote those down, but yeah. MacBook Air. Yeah, if MacBook is too pricey for you, take a look on Hackintosh. Why didn't I keep monitor? You can check my video about that. Do we have browser? Yes, we have. About 49-inch monitor. It is okay, it is not bad, but the problem with 49-inch monitor is pixel density, resolution, and stuff like that. That is a problem. Question: why is Windows better than Mac? Yes, if you are Windows developer, if you are developing for net, or yes, if you are gamer. No, if you are mobile app developer. No, if you are kind of okay-ish if you are web developer. No, if you are, but I would say no if you are web developer. No, if you are DevOps and so on. Windows is better than Mac, but in very kind of narrow niche, mostly for consumers. I think that gamers also could be counted as consumers, and mostly for net aka Windows developers. That's it. For all of the rest, we can quite safely say that Mac is better choice, more kind of practical choice. Linux is not for everyone. If you are working on backend, then yes. If you are working as front-end web developer, then okay. If you are developing apps for Apple ecosystem, no way. Hey, Stefan. Hello. To be frank, today in OBS basically you have to do configuration. Where will you stream, on Twitch or on YouTube? And I configured it already to stream on the Twitch. And I planned to stream on the Twitch, but they was so crazy busy that I never managed to hit that start stream button. So at the evening I switched back to YouTube and here I am. And I'm afraid that tomorrow also I will not be on Twitch because they will be busy again. Meetings on the morning, and I have kind of long list of kind of tasks to do with camera. Basically, I would like to record quite a few clips for videos and stuff like that, and yeah. Yeah, I'm genius. I dropped my AirPods Pro case in very first day and have already nice dents in it. Hey Tayeb, Pakistan, yeah. You have low back from Latvia. Sure, Stefan, sure. I can't remember everyone, but I try, and yeah. But you are one of the kind of OG kind of followers, sure. What do you think about LG 40-inch model instead of Studio Display? Everything sucks a bit comparing with Apple Studio Display. Everything is a bit more compromises. If you can, I have 32-inch 4K monitor above the Apple Studio Display, and I clearly see that it is not the same. Apple Studio Display is better. Yeah, you are OG, yeah. New monitor? No, it is not new. That is my 32-inch, that 4K Samsung M7. Mike, здравствуйте, здорово, привет. Hello from Chile. Hey, hello, Alejandro. So, yeah, I kind of shared a little bit my opinion about monitors. I have quite a few videos about monitors. You can check those for details, but generally, ultra-wide monitors are kind of nice, but pixel density on them are horrible. If you can unsee that, then congrats, but if not, then it's kind of bad. Ah yeah, and I wanted good that Streamlabs bot reminded me about that member thing. I should post and pin comment as well. Let's do that. Let me pin this comment, and then I will try to start to do some programming as well. And we can hang out a little bit. I'm iosdeveloper right now, and I'm not able to Swift my mind from UIKit to SwiftUI. Yeah, that's just give it a time. I don't know, there is no way to switch that instantly. I have to say that for me that was exactly the same. It took a bit of time, I don't know, just keep going, and eventually that will click. Currently, I don't have any problems. I just can switch between, I don't know, like languages. I can switch on speaking and just jumping from one language to another. The same for programming. It's already kind of easy. But on the beginning, I don't know, first few months at least, it was hard. Do you have any suggestion for converting users from free trial to paid? I have many suggestions. If you have kind of more specific question, what problem do you have and what you're trying to solve, we can think about that. Generally, I don't know how to convert. You should kind of show your paywall as often as possible, and that will increase those numbers. Let's say one kind of general suggestion. What's the other keyboard? That is a low free keyboard. That is Windows keyboard. I had a video on that about that keyboard. A few weeks ago or a week ago, something like that. Is there development live streams which provides Erasmus trainership? First time heard about that. I don't know. Sorry, I have no idea about. Is that exist? Oh, Marco, hello. Hey. How I'm doing? I'm doing well, thank you very much. It was a very busy day today. I already said to Stefan that basically I had kind of planned to stream today on the morning. I even logged in on the OBS with my Twitch account and planned to start streaming, but did basically nothing. Didn't start it. Just because day was way too freaking busy. Oh, Marco, watching me on studio display. How I am looking on that gorgeous display. Congrats. But you are getting it quite fast, actually. Yeah. Waiting times, yeah, probably now is shorter. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's really great. Hello, mobile app development. Hey, hello, yeah. iQnix keyboard just keep coming back. Yeah, I'm using iQnix for kind of mine work. I think you were muted when you switched to stream screen. Maybe. If yes, let me check. Yes, you're right. I was muted. Let me fix that. Why? How? Okay, I will fix that. We will need that. Yeah, I'm kind of streaming now from the Windows and Mac, and that is slightly broken. Okay, now we have sound here as well, but we don't have music on the screen. Let's fix that as well. Okay, we have audio here and we have this stuff. Copy. Okay, now we have music here as well. Okay, good that you said that to me. Perfecto, fixed. Thank you, yeah, for letting me know. I made 3 paywalls and managed them with Firebase remote config. Currently I see that some users start free trial and I wish to start making some income. But what is conversion rate for you currently from free users to paid customers? What percentage of users converting? Bezels can be a bit thinner. Yeah, kind of agree when you say that and I'm looking on them. Yeah, definitely agree. But in day-to-day work, when I'm working, I do not see them. But probably you broke that for me just now. Now I'm looking on bezels and those are huge, but I didn't see that before. Hey Johnny. How has been Ventura so far? It works just fine. Stefan also is going to buy studio display if I couldn't use a stand or VESA mount. I hate... Yeah, that is kind of... That kind of sucks that you can't switch between VESA mount and stand. Generally, I'm not a big fan. I don't know, if I can use stand, I prefer to use stand because those VESA mounts, they are kind of... They're not so stable and so on. There are problems with VESA, with those monitor arms as well, but it's always good to have a choice, right? Oh, interesting. I'm looking, where is my project? On the... I switch it to different partition. No, not you, WhatsApp. But Finder. You got to hate adjustable stand. Yeah, it's kind of great, but that price, I don't know. I decided to save those $400 and buy some garbage. Any guidance for 1 year experience as developer? How can I become a good developer after another year? And what technologies should I have to get good salary? So practice. There is no kind of way around that. You just have to practice on, and code basically every day and so on. I believe you do that on your job already, so that's covered. What should you learn? I think you should kind of focus on your day job, basically what you are doing in day job, try to get better at that. Because just learning something, some trending things, I don't know. If you, for example, doing nothing in your day job with augmented reality or sprite kit for game development and so on, and you will try to learn those just to kind of to learn something more. I'm not sure that will help you. That will not help you in current job, definitely because you are not using it yet. And there is no guarantees that that will help you in kind of next job. So, I don't know, stick with things that you are kind of already doing and try to learn how to do the same things better. How to make that, I don't know, more scalable, how to use new technologies. Sometimes developers, depends on team, but sometimes developers are kind of sticking to old tools and don't want to learn something new. I don't know, for example, if you are in UI kit, there are new ways how to build collection views, all that stuff, and maybe you are using old tools, old ways how to do that. I don't know, stuff like that, yeah. Oh, you updated to 16.2. Nice. Freeform looks like promising up. Oh yeah, I didn't see that yet. Good evening, Monte. Hello. Andrew, so YouTube or Twitch? Co-working streams without sharing the code, but just co-working will stay on Twitch, but it becomes kind of harder and harder to go on Twitch streams regularly during the day because I'm trying to basically, let's say so, my main focus was and still is YouTube. And that doesn't mean that I will drop Twitch anytime in near future, but if I should choose what to do, work on YouTube video or go and stream on Twitch, I will work on YouTube video because that is just higher in my priorities. That's current state. And exactly, Twitch ads, those are crazy annoying. Oh, what's happened with our screen? Let's try to fix that. I didn't stream from this machine yet, programming. I streamed just kind of chatting and little bit gaming, but not programming. I see. Let me fix this thing quickly. Maybe quickly. I see where it is broken. Okay. Okay, back to the full screen, and let's make this camera a bit smaller. It's, oh yeah, wrong keyboard. It's so a bit hard to remember that is another device. Okay, better now. So yeah, Twitch ads are crazy annoying. Phil, hey, hello. I don't have seniors, so I just struggle how to do something on my own and implement in real projects. Oh, in that case, Tayeb, still the same what I said already. Just try to learn how to do the things what you have to do in the right way. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to say how to do that, but I can say how I tried and still kind of trying. I'm just trying to have a chance to see how more experienced developers are developing, and tutorials and courses. I like Hacking with Swift resource from Paul Hudson. He had that Hacking with Swift Plus, where he have a little bit more advanced tutorials. Also, I like Sean Allen's video courses. I believe I have linked them in my video description. And basically, I'm just trying to see how other developers are doing that and then kind of learn from that and apply on my projects where I'm working, what I'm working on. I was in the same situation when I started freelancing. I was working alone on quite big project with millions of live users. And that was, I have no one to ask how to do better. I did my spaghetti code and I fixed that and I wrote that later and yeah, stuff like that. I hate YouTube's interface for live events. I don't know. I do not use live events on YouTube. Yeah, but maybe, yeah. YouTube is kind of improving that streaming part of that. It's only one ad at the beginning if you have Twitch Prime, I think. Oh, maybe Monte. Also, if the Twitch Turbo, if you have Twitch Turbo, maybe also you don't have ads. And if you are subscribed to that specific channel, if channel like I disabled ads for subscribers, then also you don't have ads. But majority of audience don't have all of that. They are just watching for free, and then that ad experience is horribly bad. Best learning is make something which will help with coding. Yeah. Oh, 50% of code generated. Cool. That's dope. Twitch Prime still gives those 2-3 ads. Yeah, that's crazy. It's unwatchable. If you are not subscribed, I basically watching few channels and I'm subscribed to those channels to do not see ads. That's it. Yeah, no problem, Steve. Have you tried Macos Ventura stage management yet? Yes, I did. I tried it in beta and I tried it now. I turned it off. I don't see kind of good reason to use it. We can kind of turn it on, and I don't know, it's kind of... I don't know if I am kind of opening... If I'm opening multiple apps, okay, this screen is relatively small. But when I'm working on, I don't know, I have 3 screens. Those are quite big. For example, I don't know, do you see? Oh, you don't see. Okay, like that. This application is about less than half of the screen, and it is plenty to see it. So what's the point to hide all the other apps, right? The same, I don't know, if I for example open terminal somewhere here and I don't see it useful at all. Maybe if you're working from one machine, just from laptop, just with one laptop screen, then maybe that is a little bit more kind of useful. Otherwise, currently, I don't know, I'm opening terminal, very small, tiny screen. It is enough space for terminal. I can run my terminal commands, read what's happening here. So why should I kind of hide all the other kind of apps? So no, I do not see myself, frankly, I do not see myself using. Play a little bit just for fun. Yes, sure, why not? But I don't know. Do not see need for that. I don't think it is useful on iPad as well. Because on iPad, basically, you are getting the same kind of thing. If you are opening up, so if you're opening up on iPad, you are getting the same stuff. Basically, you are losing space on iPad. You have few applications here on the side, and mine application is kind of framed. Basically, you are losing space. That makes more sense for multitasking, just to have those apps side by side as it was all the time. So I don't know, it's not a fan. I'm not a fan of stage management. I don't really see it useful. I don't care about, I don't need it. What I care about that is proper external screen support. But that doesn't work correctly in the that doesn't work at all on that works only on M1 M2 Max. So yeah, I agree with Brian. Yeah, it's somehow useful on laptops. That yeah, you have kind of preview of the app, but I don't know how it helps. Yeah. Not a fan. Yeah, Paul, Sure, Stefan, you can expand, you can make it full screen, but then you do not see that stage manager anymore. Okay, yeah, maybe. I'm usually, when I am using iPad, I am anyways in single or two application kind of work. Why I am using iPad when I'm using iPad mostly when I like to focus on, for example, on writing. Maybe I step away from all the screens and I'm just sitting and writing something on iPad. I don't need multitasking and distractions then. But that is my use case. I understand that. Sure. And still it's kind of, I don't know, even if you ask kind of so named those iPad power users, that response and feedback is kind of mixed feelings. Seems that there are kind of mixed feelings about that. Okay, what's going on here? Let me check. Do I have them on? GitHub, just GitHub. Oh, I'm not logged in GitHub. How that's possible? I definitely know that I committed, pushed changes. GitHub and GitLab. Really? How that's possible? Okay, maybe I'm logged in Xcode. Yeah, it's kind of strange because I know that I definitely was working with GitHub today. Let me see. Am I logged in here? Yeah, I see repositories. Okay, let's do that differently. GitHub.com. Mini habits updated at September 6. Yeah, that could be right. Let me see. That also looks correct. Yeah, and we have issues here as well. Yeah, that's the right project. Okay. Good. Can I clone it? Open with Xcode. Yes. Yes, let's clone mine. And we will save it in develop. Clone. Aha, it is already exist. Ah yeah, it exists, yeah, that's true, but I have no idea which one is right. I see some... What's going on with this project? I don't know. Oh, there was some kind of copying in the process. So yeah, that's kind of tricky. Let's delete those and let's delete this one and just clone it. Yeah, I trust this project from the bottom of my heart. Question to Ivers and other experienced developers. Oh, I got into the experienced developers group. That's cool. Do you have preferred article or resources or direct access on memory versus reference? Thank you in advance. Direct access on memory. We are if you are asking about iOS development, we are rarely doing anything directly on memory. And what you mean by directly on memory? Writing directly on device memory. You can write data in documents folder on device, but I don't really understand your question. I'm not experienced enough to understand your question, sorry. Hey. Stream appeared. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, sorry, I don't really understand your question because kind of direct reference to memory that was actual back in, I don't know, C development and stuff like that. But I do not do anything like that. Oh, I see that I have some kind of scaling issues here. Let me fix that little. Let me fix this thing. How comes? Interesting. NDI. Huh. Ah, yeah, I see the problem here. That's cropping thing. That's cropping thing. Okay. Do I use PC to stream? Yes, that's what I'm doing today. So I'm kind of a little bit sidetracked with fixing it. Okay, let's see if that project still compiles. Hacker ever see? Yeah. So I assume you saw my tweet today, right? One more scammer now on Twitter. It's crazy, yeah. Oh, you're going to make quick pasta. You make me hungry. I'm trying to understand heap versus stack. This is coming from value versus reference type. Why do you need to understand deeper level of this part? I don't understand really what you... let me say so, I do not really understand what you're trying to achieve. Because if you like to go deeper, there was memory reference counting back in the days. Back to iOS 4, you had to do that by hand, basically key count kind of references to objects and release objects if they basically are not needed anymore, stuff like that. But currently iOS and have built in automatic ARK, so named ARK, automatic reference counting. So you should not worry about that. But you can Google and read about automated reference counting and kind of try to go deeper, how that works and stuff like that. Yeah. But again, why? Hey Kirill, Zdorova. There's Vader. Hello. Yeah, from Twitter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hacker. Yeah. Hey Jack. Good evening. Okay, that project at least still builds. That's huge success. It's a little bit choppy. I think that is because I'm doing screen capture over the internet. That's the problem. Not internet, over the local network. Let me draw the simulator. Oh yeah, it's nice slideshow in OBS. Yeah, it is so. But at least camera is not lagging. that's okay. So that will stay so for this stream. We'll see what will happen on the next one. I did configuration for streaming on that PC just because I wanted to play games and stream games. So that happened on the last Friday. Yay! And I was thinking, so why do not stream programming from dual setup as well? What wallpaper do I have? That is built-in wallpaper in Ventura. That is default wallpaper from Ventura. Nothing fancy. Headphones, yes, MX Force. You're guessed right. That is that. Okay, cool. That kind of works. What do we have here in issues? Onboarding screen implementation, onboarding screen design, setting screen. Okay. Remember. Let's go back to Figma. Let's go to onboarding screen and try to make it look nice. That was what I wanted to do. Guidance view. Oh, I see. I have in the another directory uncommitted changes. Now I see why I wanted to copy. Okay, cool. We have to kill this one and go and copy over changes. That happens when you're basically switching between different versions of. Basically, I have two directories, two partitions, let's say so. Those are two partitions on my hard drive. macOS 12 and Macintosh HD. Macintosh HD basically is Ventura and macOS 12 is macOS 12. So, and in macOS 12, in user iOS, in develop, we should have mini habits. So I guess October 17 version should be the right one. Let's take a look. What do I have here? Kind of old changes. That will be tricky to know. Mini habiots. Habiots. Amazing. Mini habiots. Interesting. Which one is right? I guess this one. Probably. Let's compare. I hope I didn't lost. Here it is. Another. Okay, that is what I created just now. That is fetched from the server. Mini habiots. Assets. Huh. That could be so that I lost somehow my my onboarding screen, which I started develop. I will not say that it's kind of deal breaker or something, but annoying stuff, let's say so. Habiot. Okay, let's try to build this one to see how that looks. Yeah, there is nothing. Okay, at least we know that that is. Yeah, right drive. Let's delete this one, not needed. And here. Yeah, that's exactly same. So I don't know where I. Somehow I clearly remember and know that we built very simple, but there was that onboarding screen, but now I completely lost all what I did. Whatever, not big deal. That was a really simple screen and whatever. Somehow I dropped changes. Hey, not Stormy. You told about that for hacker. Yeah, that's. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, for those who don't know, okay, I can open Twitter. Yeah, right. Twitter. Check out that. That is just crazy. So my profile, tweets. Yeah, here I tweeted. Basically, I screenshotted that profile just in case he will delete it. Hack with Frank. Oh, account suspended already. Nice. I reported that account. It is suspended. Amazing. So basically, that account was looking like that. Basically, that is clearly my photo, and that is my picture from my Instagram. And basically, you are here. Basically, you are available. I'm available for hacking. That's just so silly. But yeah, I reported that account. Maybe someone else helped and also reported if any of you did that. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, it is kind of suspended. So hopefully Twitter closed that one. Okay, let me catch up with questions what you had here. Vadim, hey neighbor, hey, hello. How is weather in Estonia? In Latvia we have no sun at all, just gray sky. Bahram, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you very much. Oh, we have sub. Thank you for subscription to the channel. Nice. Welcome. Kirill, why are there such high recommendations as junior for iOS development? I have seen that you have to know SwiftUI, UIKit REST API, and even Objective-C. Is it normal? Kirill, it happens so that those companies just have someone from HR just posting that job. Basically, how it happens in company where I am working, that is even small startup, that is not huge company. It is a relatively small software development team. I don't know how many, 12, 15 in tech team. And yeah, business side is much bigger. Anyways, how hiring happens. Basically, head of products, or she's basically managing projects, all that stuff. She's getting approval from management that, yeah, we can hire one more developer. And then she's going to the HR and asking, oh, we need one developer in that area. And then basically in our company, probably she will ask developers what exactly we should ask for, right? Just to write those requirements. In other companies, even that doesn't happen. HR maybe will ask that product person or whatever it is to provide data what is needed. If nothing is provided, they are just going and copy pasting some requirements from another kind of job posts. That's it. And yeah, and quite often, yeah, they're asking SwiftUI and Objective-C in the same kind of position, and you almost never will see Objective-C and Swift in the same project. Unlikely that will happen. Yeah, sure, some old libraries and then some old new code. It's possible, but no one really will expect from junior to do that. So my point here is, do not care too much about those requirements. Just apply to the job. Try to modify your proposal, whatever how you name that, to match the best their requirements. But I'm not saying that you have to go to lie in those. That do not write that you have 5 years in Objective-C or 10 years in SwiftUI if you don't have them. Just be honest, but try to kind of modify to look it as best as possible for the kind of job post and apply. Because at the end of the day, yeah, they can write that, yeah, we are looking for junior developer with senior developer skills, but at the end of the day, they have to choose someone from that pool what is applied. And if you will not apply, you're already out. If you will apply, you maybe will be out, maybe not, maybe you will get the interview. So do not care much, just apply. Those requirements are in Ukraine. Yeah, anyways, same. Are there the same requirements for juniors in Lithuania? I don't know. I'm in Latvia, but that doesn't matter. I don't know kind of local requirements in country. We can take a look, actually. CV LV. Let's go. Let's take a look. Let's take a look on job requirements in... Can I close this somehow? Informatics technologies, iOS. Really? So many results? That's not really iOS. Okay, here it is. iOS developer. Here we have iOS developer from 2,500 to 6,000 in salary. In Latvia, you have to post salary range as well. So Printful is quite big thing, from 3 to 5. So basically, salary range is something, I will say, from 3 to 5. 2.5, it's kind of very junior. Okay, and knowledge and experience. Swift, Objective-C, yeah, basically everything. Core audio, basically, yeah. Ubiquity is kind of big company, and they are kind of maybe looking for something, yeah. Car Guru, also kind of big, yeah. There maybe are looking for something general. Can we search for juniors? Can I add here junior? Junior? Junior, yeah. Junior QA, junior designer, junior web, junior developer, web developer. Can I add one more? Junior iOS. Oh, it can be harder to find because everyone wants... I feel I saw something. No? Yes? No? No. Junior QA, junior iOS, it's kind of a rare thing. I feel so. Because no one really kind of looking for juniors, usually. Usually everyone is kind of just writing just developer, or if they are looking for something kind of above average, they are looking for senior. iOS Stradatas. Why that is like found like a junior, I don't know. So what we are waiting from you. basically find solution for those are kind of general things. Kind of find solutions for problems, write clear testable code, kind of understand what is asked from you, and then Swift, Fastlan, Cocoa Pods. Fastlan, Cocoa Pods, that is, I don't know, you can learn that in, I don't know, one weekend. Swift, it's easy. Understand Apple Hig and how to use Git. That is clear junior. This is clear junior, actually. Be able to organize your own job. Understand how iOS works and know general guidelines of Apple design. And understand typical kind of programming, multi-threading, asynchronous kind of programming, kind of general things, stuff like that. Basically, that's it. That is very basic. And yeah, salary from 2,800 to 5,000. Flexible work. You can come to work up to till 11. Basically, all the hardware, free food, insurance, extra holiday on your birthday, sport club, possibility to work 90 days in a year from abroad. I don't know what that means. Discounts for their own products, conferences, books, courses, mentoring, and so on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is in my opinion kind of what you really should expect from junior as well. Okay, I missed something. He tried to scam me out of $100 USD for the source code of my hacked account. I just oh, not Stormy. Yeah, those scammers, they are kind of, they're a little bit dumb as well. You can see if you started to communicate with them, they are not very smart, but they just found kind of scheme which works. Maybe someone did that, give them script how to draw that, and I think they're just working in like in I don't know, like in call centers. Basically, they're just sitting, working, and trying to scam people, following script that someone wrote to them. Newton from Brazil, nice. Can speak about job Ukraine market. Yeah, sure. And the part that was fishy is that him saying that he has to get his buddy to get the source code and then said only friends and family on PayPal. Yeah, crazy. Slava Ukraine. Yeah, Героям Slava. Здорово. Free developer. Hey, hello. Do you do design for applications by yourself? Yes, mostly. Ryan and Gray. Yeah. Oh, BKT routers are great. Nice, yeah. Do you know any good advanced SwiftUI places or resources I can buy, but advanced such as custom navigation stack? No, not really. It's kind of tricky because, you know, mine market where you can make money is beginners, and everyone kind of creating courses for beginners. And advanced stuff is very custom for each and everyone, and there is no kind of good way to make money on that. So therefore you can't find anything. I'm not sure, but want to ask you if you can rate my app from App Store. Not today. Yeah, I understand your question. Dennis Black. Hey, I worked as iOS dev for 7 years in Russia. I can't find a job anymore. Help, what should I do? Freelance. Yeah, but yeah, that's very fucked up, yeah. here is, yeah, that staying out of politics for everyone in Russia kind of ended very badly. I can share resources what I use it for freelance, but that is all what I can do. Basically, I can share my experience. And in that video, I basically covered it all, what I use it for freelancing, and yeah. About those operatings, I don't know if someone else, if more of you would like to got some application roasting and stuff like that, we will try to do that. And we will try to do that interesting. We could try to ask maybe Monsignor B to join as well, and he could do that from design perspective, because he's the designer. I could do that from, I don't know, business perspective and product perspective, because I'm more like product person. But for code reviews, do not ask for that, please. I am just making my app works, and I'm not the best programmer in the world. Can I go India and make 10K in a month? Yes, you can, but that will be not quick jump. It will take time. If I wanted to get a job in a half year as a junior, what should I learn, UIKit or SwiftUI? Oh, tricky question. Depends on local market and where you are looking for jobs, because markets are different. I think that still in 6 months it will be easier with UIKit. And Dennis, yeah, talking about indie and those 10K also depends on your skills. If you are just programmer without marketing skills and understanding about App Store optimization, search optimization, how to get traffic to your apps and so on, that will be hard. But I don't know. Yeah, depends on time scale as well, right? If it is possible to make 10K, yeah, eventually, yeah, but probably you are looking for short-term solution for your problem. In a few months, no way. Hey, yeah, RGB man, exactly. Hello. In a meeting, yeah, take your time, enjoy your meetings. I think that then is for you, if you are a good developer, then trying to figure out how you can find development job will be more realistic. Building your own products is kind of tough. It's not easy. And especially if you are sitting, I imagine that you are sitting on some limited budget, and if you have at least half of the year of experimentation money to sit on, then you can try that path. If not, I will try to figure out how to get job where you can get visa, basically use that money to moving somewhere, to get work permission, to get job and stuff like that. And then, yeah, get some decent revenue to at least cover your expenses, all that stuff, and then try to move to that indie development, if that is something if you are interested at all about that. If you generally are not interested in that and just thinking to do that as fixing for problem, do not start at all. Because indie development is ups and downs, and from financial and emotional perspective, it's not for everyone. Working as a developer is much easier way to make money. If you have zero experience to show, you can literally email the company and say, I can work for free. Some companies will take you as intern, maybe. No, I don't think so. Because that is time investment. For example, if you will come to me and will say, I will work for you for free, what work I will give to you? I should spend my time to train you. Why? Depends, of course, what work, but for development work, you have invest a lot of time to teach someone. Yeah, hiring junior with goal to grow it to the senior and keep in company. Yeah, that is sure. Why not? But hiring someone with zero skills, no. I don't believe that it's possible. I have interest in Swift, but how know any help? Where can you make my helper to develop wonderful apps? I am not available for hire, and I have no time to work for free. Sorry. Is a Keychron Key 6 a good keyboard? Not in my opinion. There are a few things that I don't like in it, and I actually today I just sold my Keychron K6, which was in the shelf for maybe year or year and a half. I got money today and I have to send it tomorrow. I don't like it. I can speak English confidentially. Interviews being really taught. I'm stuck teaching UI kit. It pays the bills. Yeah, right. You can teach programming. Yeah, good for you that you're speaking fluently. I was working before with team where all the other iOS developers was from Russia, and only one was able to kind of speak, not even fluent, but just speak English. Okay-ish English. Hi, I would like to ask something. I am a pharma student interested in coding. Do you think it is helpful to learn and work as an app developer side by side to being pharmacist? No, I don't think. I don't think if your kind of end goal, if you kind of changed your mind and you don't like to be that work in pharma, that industry, I don't know. But I'm not saying dropping it. If you are interested in programming, yeah, you can just learn that on side and see if that kind of works out for you, kind of. Because, there is the saying that grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, something like that. I don't know if that is saying in English, but whatever. You don't know, basically. And maybe you currently are bored with your current studies and programming seems more interesting, but if you will study programming, maybe that will be boring as well. So, but being pharma, having medical education and programming skills all both together, kind of, yeah, maybe will work. But if you will work as programmer in the same kind of niche, you will understand medicine and all that stuff, but not really. What types of iOS apps you did for personal projects before working professionally? Mostly in sport and fitness niche. In which software you run Swift Xcode? I'm using Xcode. Okay, let's try to build this screen. Where is my Xcode? Hello, Xcode. Okay. Macintosh HD, yeah, that is the right one. Okay, let's open that. I don't seem to be rude, but how much do you make a month's average? I want to freelance full-time and I really love your content and work. I have multiple revenue streams and I don't know. Let's say so we saw average salaries, right? I just opened it before. Average salaries there was from 3 to 5k, and I'm earning in that range. Let's say so. From freelancing. And yeah, those are average iOS developer salaries here in Latvia, and basically you have, for that money, you have to go to work in office. I'm earning from freelancing. I'm earning about the same, basically in that range. I will not say exact numbers, but average salary in Latvia is about 1,500 euros. That is basically included, I don't know, low range and those who are earning kind of those big salaries. 3 to 5k salary is a lot here in Latvia, and that is what developers can earn here. But I'm not working locally in Latvia. I'm just kind of using that as a reference. But yeah, besides that, I'm building my own apps. I'm also running this YouTube channel, all the other socials, stuff like that. That also generates a bit of money. Thanks for your answer. Did you consider to working in US or somewhere else? No. Why should I? I don't see reason to do that, basically. Currently I'm working from my living room. Why should I move over to US with horrible criminal situation, street shootings, crazy expensive medicine? I don't know. There are so many cons, so many reasons to do not be in US. Not touch related, but your tattoos look really badass. Thank you. Yeah, I like them as well. Yeah. Should I know OOP patterns? I think no. Let me say so. That will not hurt, but those, I don't know what exactly you should learn in those open object-oriented patterns. What you exactly could learn, because all of that stuff, what you practically use, you will learn kind of learning SwiftUI or UI kit, and just to learn general principles of object-oriented programming. I don't see how that will kind of help you, really. That will not hurt. Sure, you can learn that. Sure, why not? But yeah. Not among, I don't do either, yeah. No reason to move, yeah. For example, you have shared in your project. Is it pattern? Am I right? Yeah, that shared, that is where you see shared. You're looking in code now? Persistence, yeah. Actually, let me make that bigger. Shared, yeah, that is singleton pattern. But, yeah, but I don't know. Should you learn those theoretical kind of patterns? I don't know. I'm not sure. That will not hurt, definitely. But somehow you learn that on the go. There is a book from Paul Hudson, design iOS design pattern, something like that. Do I have it here somewhere? iOS design templates, iOS design. I bought that book, but best in class iOS app. Swift design patterns. Yeah, here it is. I bought this book and I read it for a bit, and I should probably reread it, but basically table of contents. Yeah, basically there is just MVC pattern, MVVM pattern, what else? Yeah, delegation, selectors, notifications, but you kind of learn that stuff anyways when you are kind of learning iOS development. Here you basically in book like that you will basically understand something like that. Language patterns, extensions, protocols, I don't know, but you are kind of learning that anyways. Classic patterns, here are classic patterns. Singleton, response chain, enumeration. Basically those are enums. Enumeration pattern. So you are kind of learning that when you are learning programming. Linked list, whatever. All that stuff you are basically learning anyways with programming language. Do you need to just learn that generally? Maybe then you will be able to kind of point a finger and identify, I remember I learned that is singleton pattern. I mean, maybe. Static let shard, yeah, that's singleton. Yeah. Funny question. Is there a prize if I answer right? I made me like the video as well. No. No, secondary account. That is just a joke. I'm kind of looking. It is kind of interesting to me to see your expectations. Basically, I see votes, and that is just kind of a way to trick you to remind without saying me every time, oh guys, please like the video, that really helps out, and pop the stream a little bit, and without saying that all the time, basically you are when opening you see that as a reminder, and so that did work, yeah. Gangs of Four design patterns. No, I don't know that book. Load the answer on true story. Yeah, it is so. Basically, you are kind of learning those design patterns without recognizing that, and maybe that will be useful, you know, if you will be in software development interview and you will be asked, can you explain singleton pattern? And then if you kind of use this kind of static left sharded without knowing that it is singleton, you will say, oh shit, I don't know what it is. But actually you kind of use this singleton all the time. Maybe you can get in that situation without kind of learning that. So I will say in my opinion, do not pay too much attention to that. But if you are kind of preparing for technical interviews that could be useful to know those, I don't know. You should be able to explain what is singleton, basically, what is how enumeration works, basically. I don't know, stuff like that. What is fuck address pattern? I have no idea. I have to read. Maybe I'm using it every day, but I have no idea. Make complex apps easier, blah blah blah. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. I bought this book, kind of read it briefly. Jump it between stuff, but this, for example, is good because there was some examples how to implement singleton, basic implementation. Basically, we see exactly what I have, but that is not kind of the best implementation because we can create still multiple of singleton instances. You can, of course, kind of... There is no example how to make it better, but you can make it a little bit better to block possibility to create multiple instances of that singleton class. But anyways, not the point of the discussion. But if you are working alone on the project, it doesn't really matter. You should basically you should create init function and create and assign that object to the in that init. Yeah. Whatever. I planned to create new view. Seems that I will not get to that today. File. That will be SwiftUI view. Let's name it somehow. That will be onboarding screen. Actually, do we need it? Probably we need. In my freediving application, I ended up without onboarding screen at all, and that works very well. Why do we need it? Yeah, I wanted to make it to have a place to add habit what we are tracking. But actually all that screen is kind of zero. Okay, there is a little bit information. Basically, we are kind of saying that, yeah, basically we are looking for one habit what we would like to track. Okay, whatever. I will create that screen. We'll see how that will go. Yeah, that book is not new. I don't know, maybe Paul Hudson has updated version. If he have, I should have access for update. I will not go and look for that now, but yeah. But Singleton is, I don't know, old as old. Do you design yourself? Yes, I do. What habit apps are you making? Some featured, something original? I will say nothing much. I kind of questioning already if I should release it, because I could invest time actually in my fasting application, because too many apps is kind of too many you're just splitting your resources, your time. Sketch app. Because in Sketch I have, yeah, my fasting application. I have this application that is fasting app, and basically I could work on that instead of that habit tracking application, because this is already in the App Store. It is a working application, and I could work to try to make money. Currently it is it's not great, but I have also that habit tracking application which is halfway done just as a test project, and I could kind of play around and work on that. So I don't know yet. Yes, this one, yeah. How do you market your apps? Mostly App Store optimization. That installs mostly. Thank you very much for videos. They're very interesting. Nice. Thank you. Can you advise me who I can subscribe on iOS, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram? I will say depends on content what you are looking for, but anyways, definitely subscribe on Sean Allen. Most likely you are already subscribed, but anyways, Sean Allen definitely is one, because he's building his own application as well, and he's sharing insights. He's doing tutorials. Basically, he's iOS and iOS only. I'm doing some random stuff. I may have go for a trip and do some vlogs, but he's just focused on iOS, and that's kind of good. Not kind of. It's good for channel. His channel is just much bigger. He should be above more than 100k subscribers, and he have courses, and yeah, making good money out of that. I'm just doing dumb things with my YouTube. But yeah, Sean Allen definitely, Paul Hudson for sure. What else? Big Mountain Studio do not do anything anymore on YouTube. He's focused. We should focus on books. What else? That's about it. That's what comes in mind. Mayuko, but she... Yeah, hello Mayuko. She's iOS developer, but she's doing more like kind of how to get into the tech companies and stuff like that, yeah. Hey Mose. Oh, from Kenya, nice. Hello. What team do you use in Xcode? Oh, good to know. That looks like sandal colors. Yeah, sandal colors. Yeah, also Sandal. He did just few YouTube videos and then he realized how much time it takes and he's sticking to podcasts, Twitter, and he's kind of Swift with Sandal. Search for Swift with Sandal and he's doing really nice posts about Swift and iOS development. iOS Academy channel. Oh, interesting. I don't know that. Let's take a look. Feels that I heard that, but iOS Academy. Also, how it was? I will. Craftsoft, something like that. That is really cool. 74k, quite a big channel. iOS Academy. Yeah, seems the tutorials. But I found myself that I never subscribe to tutorial channels because, you know, if I'm looking for tutorials, I'm looking for some specific thing. And then I'm searching for that specific thing. And yeah, I personally do not subscribe to tutorial channels. But with one exclusion, Cavsoft, something like that. Maybe. Yeah, Cavsoft. This one is really dope. He or they are doing really nice designs in SwiftUI and stuff like that. If you are interested to not learn basics of programming, kind of, I don't know what is class, whatever, yeah, but how to do something fancy, and these Cavsoft videos are really interesting. Yeah, and Cavsoft, they have Patreon, and if you are on Patreon, then you have access to the source code. But anyways, you can just follow tutorials and kind of repeat what they are doing, and you will get to the result. But if you just like to jump, I am subscribed to their channel, and when I see something interesting, I'm paying that Patreon payment as well. If I see something interesting, I'm just jumping on that project and looking what and how they did that, because those tutorials are usually okay. Those are not so long. Last one are easy, short, but there were, I see, 25 minutes, half an hour tutorial. That's a lot. 27 minutes, 27. Yeah, but to build something kind of relatively big, you have to spend time. Hello, Michelle. I'm new on channel. On which MacBook are you currently working on? Currently, I'm working on 16-inch M1 Pro MacBook with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of SSD. How many years did it take to stop feeling imposters? We all are imposters. Maybe for longer version you may like to. I have a video about that, but Here it is. You can take a look on that later if you want. But basically it is so that imposter syndrome, almost everyone have it. And it is kind of important to understand when you really don't know shit, and when it is just imposter syndrome. And you should have some clear expectations. But I don't know, if you are kind of beginner and you don't, on very beginning, on very few years, that is not imposter syndrome. You probably just do not know how to do things. But again, you have to understand what you should know and what is okay to do not know, and do not worry about those things that you don't know, but just keep learning and improve and so on. If you're working for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, so you will still have that imposter syndrome time to time, but that's fine. And basically you kind of you will get more comfortable with situation when you have problem ahead of you and you don't know yet how to solve it. That's fine. That happens every second day. You will get over that. With more senior developers just know that they will learn whatever is needed. They will get around whatever is needed. They did that multiple times and they will keep that doing. That is not big problem. That is difference between junior and senior. I like your video when you answered subscribers' questions. Will we see more of this? Oh, yes. Those videos are kind of, yeah. Let me say so. Those videos are kind of tricky because when I'm asking questions, it's not always easy to answer all of them. I try to group them and so on. And then they are a little bit kind of hard to follow for those who are basically asking those questions. If there is, I don't know, long list with those questions, I'm going through them, answering all of them, and maybe you have to sit for 20 minutes or even more to get your answer. Sure, I should kind of add those kind of tags and so on to mark all the question and answer, but that is extra work and so on and so on. But yeah, we will have them. Where do you live? I'm living in Latvia, and that's North Europe. And I used Instagram to ask those questions because that is kind of easy, relatively easy. Basically, you have 24 hours story with field where you can insert those questions, and basically then whatever you get in 24 hours, then you answer those questions. But yeah, I should do those more often, yeah. I got a question. Should I learn Swift architectures like MVVM, MVC? MVC and MVVM, basically you are getting out of the box when you're starting project in UIKit or SwiftUI, because UIKit projects by default, by how Apple is teaching that's basically is MVC, and you should be accurate to do not get into the so-named massive view controller problems, and yeah, there could be MVC with coordinators and stuff, but yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. And MVVM, basically, that is what you usually is using in SwiftUI project. And should you learn that somehow? I don't know. If you are already learning UIKit and SwiftUI, you probably already learning how to use MVVM or MVC. So I will say on beginning, definitely stick with that. I don't know anything else but that. Yeah, I use MVC with coordinators and stuff like that. If I would get in project where they're using Viper, Schmiper, whatever, I will learn that. But just to learn, just to know it, I don't see reason to do that. Basically, why? On my own side projects, that doesn't make sense to use them. Go to the freelance projects and use them. If it's a small project, doesn't make sense. If it is medium size or big project, usually there is already core team which already decided whatever technology, whatever framework to use. I'm just sticking with what they are using. I'm not coming to, I don't know, with my revolutions and stuff like that. So yeah, I do not see reason to kind of learn that. And also those very tricky and hard to learn frameworks, those are usually those are like recommendations, because there is no, I don't know, you can't kind of mark checkbox in Xcode project and say, okay, this project will be Viper project. And basically you will have everything kind of some hard kind of walls to stick with Viper. No, Viper, that is just recommendations, how you should use it. Viper, whatever, I'm just remember Viper now. And basically that is kind of the team, basically how to stick with that. But trick here is that each team use it a little bit different. So maybe they have Viper, but with whatever. So basically if you will go to the team which will use Viper or whatever else, MVVM, MVC, they will have their own version of that, and you will need to stick with that and learn that. So no. How do you handle AI purchases? Depends on project. In freelance project, we have StoreKit implementation. For my own projects, I'm using RevenueCat to do not deal with receipt validation. Hello, Jason. Yeah, it never goes away. Exactly, yeah. Imposter syndrome never goes away. How to make my code more pretty in Xcode? For example, intelligent by present command, all the code becomes beautiful. Here is such thing in Xcode. Yes, Control A, Control E. I just had some como about imposter syndrome today. Okay. Yeah, for Xcode actually already kind of doing that, converting it by themselves. But if you have somehow it broken, you can just, okay, I'm sharing the code, but not sharing the screen. So if you somehow broke it and it looks ugly, you just mark it, and Control E will fix that for you. Oh, Balin, hey, hello. Are you going online from pub? You're still in Latvia, right? You're leaving tomorrow. You're still in Riga and missed everything. I didn't stream all week long. This is my first stream in the week, so you missed nothing. Oh, Michaela, hello, hey. Hello. Oh, yeah, there was a question about who to follow from iOS developers. I forgot to name Michaela. You should, click follow right here in the chat. She's doing programming live streams on Fridays. So check her out, yeah, definitely. Eja, LV, Ivers, what are your favorite monitor setup for developing? Oh, that's a very tricky question. My setup is changing all the time. Currently, I have all the monitors. I have MacBook here, Apple Studio display, but basically I like Apple Studio display a lot, and that's what I'm kind of suggesting if you are using Mac and that is in your kind of budget. Then Apple Studio displays are really good, really nice. Oh, Balins, you are leaving on Friday. Yeah. Remember right. Oh, one more iOS developer, Megan and Wilson Codes. Click on her profile as well and follow those who asked about iOS developers on YouTube. Megan is more active streaming on Twitch, but they're doing videos on YouTube as well, so go and follow, definitely. Today I heard the news that I will be dismissed from my senior role in 3 months. I work in a bank. They suggested to look into a new role within the company. Should I look for something else? I will, if you have 3 months ahead, currently there is no problems with looking for new jobs. I will definitely look for new jobs. I don't think you should answer them now, unlikely, right? They should, anyways, they should give you at least, depends on country, but 1 month or 2 weeks notice between kind of laid off. I will definitely will look whatever I will thinking about work in current company. I will definitely look around for other options, and if I will found something interesting or better, I will leave the company because they are moving today you from this position on the next cost cutting. They will drop you from that next position again. So move to another company. Hey, Rafael, hello. Yeah. You guys, few of them definitely missed those like buttons. Yeah, click on that. Yeah, studio display is great, Jason. Right, exactly. Yeah, Megan, welcome. But yeah, I was asked who to follow on YouTube from iOS developers, and shame on me. Sorry, but I forgot to mention you. But now I did, yeah. Hey, Laurent. Hello. Yeah, usually I see on Wednesdays or programming streams transferring to just chat streams, but I don't mind. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. Yeah. Basically, I can program offline, but I'm online here just to stay in touch with you guys. I have a video I need to edit and put on YouTube. YouTube video editing skills are lacking. I don't know. You are earning US salaries, and if you don't, I don't know, if you don't think about kind of getting into the video creation, and you are doing basically your main goal, you just switched careers, right? You are in iOS development, and that is your main goal. I don't think you need really edit videos. You should hire someone who will do that, because you will spend a lot of time to learn how to make videos and so on and so on. For me personally, that video editing is a hobby. Also, I like to do vlog style videos, and those are kind of relatively hard to edit. But if you are doing more like tutorials, talking to the camera about iOS stuff and so on, those videos are really easy to outsource for editing. You can, let's say, you take a look on YouTube what kind of videos you like, not necessarily in programming niche. Maybe you can take a look, I don't know, in some cooking tutorials, whatever. Basically take a look on let's say grab 3 to 5 examples, then go to the whatever looks nice for you freelancing kind of place, and Fiverr, Upwork, I don't know, hard to recommend. I found a good YouTube video on editor on Upwork, and actually I can ask if he's kind of editing videos still. I'm editing my videos by myself, but I was working with him for a bit. And yeah, basically hire 2 to 3 2 whatever, but more than one. Hire a few video editors and say, here are 3 examples, videos, channels, what I like. Here is my kind of video clips, and please make a video for me from that. And hire 2, 3 editors for that, and see which one you will like the best. And of course, I will say that be sure that you can communicate clearly, because for freelancers, I'm not native speaker, but I think I can communicate clearly enough. But often freelancers have problems with communication. Guys from India, from Pakistan, and so on, not so easy. And also, mindset for those guys is a little bit different. If you can find someone in, I don't know, maybe Eastern Europe, maybe some guys from from countries which are also, you know, Philippines maybe, Philippines, then you will be better with timeline. Try maybe find someone from Philippines, and yeah, that's it. Do not waste your time on that. For me, YouTube videos editing, I kind of like that, and those short clips, that is fun to make them. I like it. That is my hobby, and hopefully that will make some money one day as well. I don't know. We'll see. But if I would if I would treat YouTube as just, let's say, my online presence thing, basically as part of the business for my programming business, or like YouTube as a business, then that will be wise to hire freelance editor for me as well. What do you think company employ a freelancer to do something? I think about something like B2B contract, but only periodically, not for long-term contract. I'm doing currently, let's say, B2B contract. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't understand your question. I'm missing the point. We all know that programmers are always Googling. Sure. Even engineers at Google, Apple, everyone. Of course. I wonder how much. Am I a good programmer, or I'm just good at searching for information? Yeah, that's always kind of tricky thing. Yeah, we are getting paid to do Googling. Yeah, it's very true. How often? I don't know. I'm Googling not every day, but every second. I don't know. Depends what you are doing. If you are working in old code base, you are not Googling for solutions. When I'm working on my SwiftUI projects, I'm Googling all the time. What are good place for this type of jobs? B2B projects, usually that is networking. You have to find those through your network. To find that better, you have to grow your network. If you have good online presence like I have, you may find offers in your email or DMs time to time. But that is not easiest way to to find projects, right? I don't know. What I did one live stream about just that, and I edited that to the video later. Maybe that will be helpful for you. Take a look on that. There's a statement that you have to know how to look for information too. Yeah, sure, of course, because programmers are paid not to write code but solve problems. Yeah, we are just using code to solve business problems. Exactly. That is true. 90% of work is finding solution, and I will discuss about those percents maybe, but that depends on project, on niche, on industry, on all the stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Mikhail. Yeah, that depends. Yeah, if you like to learn that and go with that, sure. Somehow that freelance link didn't work. Whatever. Maybe you need to collaborate more with other bloggers. Subscribers will grow faster. Maybe. But I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm fine with current growing speed, and I don't want to kind of, I don't know, push that as hard as possible, because for what? Because currently I do not care about videos almost. Basically, I create videos what I want to create, what I like to create, and they are generating some money. It could be nice if that money will be a little bit bigger. If I would be full-time freelance, full-time YouTuber, what I don't like to be. If I would be full-time YouTuber, that will be scary as shit, because if I would create video and that video is not successful, what now? Then one video is kind of really bad story. 2 videos you're already thinking, so it is end of the career, and I have to do I have to think to what to do next. That will basically on an emotional level that will be really hard. Currently, that happens time to time when I have not successful video. I'm just whatever. I'm going to create next one. Yeah, it's not nice, of course, but that doesn't matter from financial perspective. Yeah, thanks for coming, Sisos. Okay. Don't I have Figma up here? Figma. Can't have. Why do I use it in browser then? You have multiple installations. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, let's remove Azar app and let's go with this one. Log in with browser. Let's do that. What? What? Do I have app installed? Figma. I do not see it. Something is broken. Oh, cool. I have 2 instances opened. Yes, sure. Move to the applications folder. So, and where you are now? Really? FaceTime, Final Cut Pro, Figma. What's going on? Oh, it is not moved yet? Okay, it is in downloads. I was thinking that... Okay. I was thinking that Figma will manage that by themselves. As our apps do. Hi, I'm a beginner from India. Hello, Hoya Gear. Hello. Finally. Okay, now we are talking. Now it works. Can I please copy paste code and text and all that stuff now from Figma? Will that work now? I had bad experience hiring someone to program on API day I had. I signed NDA with programmer and after that the programmer hired all the app again in the same freelance platform. Without docs and explanations. Yeah, sure, that happens. But I do not hire anyone, if that was kind of... Yeah, but... That happens, yeah. That may happen. Those NDAs are, I don't know, very kind of... You will... it's really kind of hard to save yourself with those NDAs. Because, you know, I don't know, if the developer is somewhere in India, so what will you do with that NDA? are you really will go to try to find him, sue him, and so on? If there's some big company will grow from your app, then yeah, you can try to go to the court in that country where where that company is registered and all that stuff, and try to fight with them. If that is, I don't know, in Russia, for example, good luck. So those NDAs are, I don't know. NDAs between, corporations when they agree on something, signing NDAs and stuff. Yeah, that works, but I am not signing NDAs anymore. I signed one NDA in my life, that's it. When I just started and I needed that project, that was good project, good money, I signed the NDA. That NDA was kind of dumb because, that person also was worried about the unique idea, but yeah. Yeah, exactly, Michaela. That's right. And those ideas usually that is said multiple times that ideas are worth nothing. Execution on ideas, team, execution, that's important. Yeah, if it is something very unique, I don't know, if you have some know-how, technology know-how, then yes. If it is just business idea, okay, it could be unique. I'm not saying your idea is, I don't know, something bad or something. Do not take that personally. I'm just talking generally. Usually, those ideas are not so unique and no one really wants to steal them. And there are so many original and great ideas and not enough developers to create all of those projects. Also, yeah, Dennis, right. Marketing without marketing budget, that is also nothing. NDA will not work. You will have to hire for practically that country that you are hiring from. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and yeah, if you hire a freelancer somewhere in another country, in India, whatever, so you unlikely you will go to fight for your NDA in that India. Cordova isn't super popular. I somehow missed something about Cordova. Ah, yeah, I missed that question. I'm currently studying about Cordova. Did you know about it? Is it worth to learn it? If you are just learning just because you heard somewhere that Cordova is kind of interesting thing, no, it doesn't make sense to learn that. Because, yeah, it is kind of a valid way to build apps and that works, but that is not the best way in kind of any way. If you are Cordova, that was about C Sharp, if I remember correctly. So if you, for some reason, if you are C Sharp developer and you need to build or want to build iOS application, basically cross-platform applications, then you may use Cordova. If you are just learning mobile development from zero, then Cordova is not the best way to do that. Greetings from Praga. Nice. Hello, one. Yeah, Praga. Never been there. Definitely will be somewhere someday. Big title, like how it was title, large title, not big title, large title. Font weight, how we do that? So I don't remember those all the weight. How do you say font weight? Like that, font weight and then bold. Yeah. So there was a question about Googling. So I hardly remember that stuff, but somehow remember, and when I do not remember, I just Google or look in my own code for examples. Cordova is getting old nowadays. Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, problems with plugins, yeah, that could be. So I think it is not most popular tool to build cross-platform applications. Flutter currently is kind of most noisy, loudest one. React Native, because there are more JavaScript developers than, I don't know, any other profession on the world. JavaScript is very popular. How we somehow get this Xcode team? That should be somehow modified sandal colors. Search for sandal colors. I could post it somewhere like mine, but it is not really mine. It is just I'm lost. Where are Xcode preferences? Settings? Settings, not preferences, but settings. Yeah, sandal colors. Those are for sure modified because I remember that colors were different a little bit, but basically base for that is sandal colors. Xamarin is C#. Okay, Xamarin. Cordova is using WebDev to make an app. Okay. Yeah. Droid. Yeah, Kotlin multi-platform is popular thing, yeah. Yeah, Prague is nice. Yeah. I saw it in photos and videos, but didn't been yet there. Haven't been yet in Prague. Will be. Hey June, Sweden. Oh, hello neighbor. Hello neighbor. Yeah, I'm on another side from the Baltic Sea. I'm waving you over the sea. Okay. That will work. Let's put that just in simple stack. Where you are? No, not vertical. Yeah, vertical. Then we will add image here. Can I export this image somehow? Fasting design. Apnea, anti-chat, daily plank. Okay, let's create folder that will be mini money. Mini habits. Let's just drop in this folder for now. Sebastian. Hello. Hello, Sebastian. Is Sweden like Canada? Not much of the country is populated. I don't think so. I don't think so. Of course, most of the population is living kind of on the south, but I don't know for sure. Finland, for example, is next. Basically, Helsinki is capital of Finland. Stockholm is capital of Sweden. Weather is very similar, like in Latvia. But of course, as you are going up to the north, it becomes colder and darker and all that stuff. So it should be so. I heard that, I don't know about Sweden, but in Finland that people, those who are living in north are not most friendly. They don't like not even tourists, but also kind of local Finns who are going up to the north. Basically, they're kind of not, I don't know, there is no something, hate or fighting or whatever, but they're kind of more like, even more introverts like most of the Nordic countries, let's say so. I'm doing TikTok clone app in SwiftUI. It's hard. Yeah, SwiftUI, especially if you are just starting, it is really hard. Oh, hey, Michelle, hello. Hello from Ukraine. Hey, hello. Do you use any ASO tools like AppRadar or your personal apps for your personal apps? Yes, I use it, AppRadar, a bit. Also, I was on trial in App Figures, but I did nothing during the trial. That is very bad, and I'm not proud of about that. But I'm very lazy with that. But I did quite a bit in AppRadar. That App Store optimizations, what they are suggesting in AppRadar, I tried to do my best to optimize. Where is my CloudKit folder? Here we are. Desktop documents, download drafts. Where's my design? Where is design? Where did I save it? I'm pretty sure I saved it in iCloud and in design folder. Oh, documents design. Okay. Okay. Documents. Desktop documents design. Here we are. Mini habits. Here we are. Here we are. Digital nomad. Oh, why so pixelated? Why it is so? What's wrong with it? Oh, okay, it actually it is kind of a resolution of the image. Okay, let's use it for now, and maybe I will change it later, or we'll get kind of better, higher resolution picture. No more streams on Twitch. Marco, that is not kind of never again, but that was more like stuff that I kind of wanted to stream on Twitch today. I even did all that, not all that configuration, but just configuration for OBS to stream on Twitch, but I didn't have the time to hit that stream button during the day. Let's say nomad for shorter word. And Twitch is not in my kind of priorities. I'm not saying that I'm kind of ditching it completely or something, but basically if I have freelance work, if I'm working on my own video, stuff like that, basically YouTube is kind of, for me, YouTube is platform number one from all that I'm supporting. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I am on Twitch, but YouTube is kind of the number one and Twitch is actually the last one. Those co-working streams, if I will do them, when I will do them, I will do them on Twitch. But stream like this, when I am kind of really sharing code and programming and working on my own projects on evenings, perhaps I will stick with YouTube for them. Less alerts, less not alerts, but less ads, all that stuff, and ads when they happen. Okay, let's actually I will insert ad now. Interesting how that will look. Probably you will see banner or ad somewhere on side and so on, but unlikely full screen ad. On Twitch you will see, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes for ads. What music do you like to listen when you code? Depends, but for one period I was listening soundtrack from Guardians of Galaxy all the time, because when you kind of hit one playlist all the time, you're kind of getting into that programming mode easier. Hey Ancho, hello, good evening. I found you on Twitch. The Twitch category for programming is great. Yeah, it is. that programming category is great on Twitch. They made it not so far ago, and yeah, I will stick with the Twitch. I will stream in that category, but when I will have time for that. For example, tomorrow I will work on YouTube videos, then I have meetings, then I maybe after meeting and the second part of the day I will jump on stream on Twitch. But yeah, if I will have time and all that stuff. Which screen sharing do you prefer when pair programming? I do not do pair programming. Where I can fire, yeah, Upwork, Freelance, Fiverr, yeah, those are places where you can hire them, but you know, Megan in chat is doing freelance programming. If you can hire Megan, then good for you, because that is someone to whom you can trust. But let's see if we still have Megan in chat. Will I see autocomplete? No, I do not see. Whatever. Yeah, basically, yeah, you can try to hire Megan, and here we have Megan. Yeah, click on Megan. Click on Megan's profile, get in touch with Megan and try to hire Megan. If that will work, yeah, then fine, then good for you. Then you will not need to go on those platforms, because Upwork, Freelancer, and so on, that is always kind of problem. You have to find someone who is kind of able to speak English, understand your requirements, and then do proper programming. Megan is doing all of that, and yeah, so just see availability and if price is good for both of you. That's it. Otherwise, yeah, back to the freelancer and all that stuff. What does keep you motivated to work on specific project or company? Money? Привет, Nikita. Hello. I don't know. Freelancing, that is mostly about money, but always will I work on my own projects if no if I will not need money? Yes, I think so, because it is fun. I definitely will not do freelancing. So for freelancing, that is money mostly, but of course I can choose project on what I will work, and so we still have a question why when I'm working for one project and not for other. So then next one is team. And team includes basically everything, kind of communication between team members, relationships, how good is project managed, our deadlines are realistic, our expectations from stakeholders are realistic, and all that stuff. So that's basically why you are kind of sticking with something. What keeps me motivated. So that's basically why I'm kind of sticking. For most of us, the biggest motivation is invoices. And if you can afford to do not work anymore from financial perspective, then already there are different motivators, right? I missed a few questions. Do you have any hints for advice for improved skills making UI, maybe some resources and etc. Study other apps and try to kind of copy something, but practicing, basically doing some design, and yeah, look for examples. Yeah, Mikhail also have kind of some context for freelancers. Nice. Do you find React Native useful? Not for me. If you have to start over, but you will start with Swift. Still Swift. I have a colleague of mine from Latvia. He mentioned about freelancing projects for the Latvia government. Have you heard about those? And what is your opinion? Basically, freelance projects, basically that is consulting, and governments always hiring consultings with specific skills, and that's just, I don't know, totally fine. And then if you are kind of in contract with government, just take an eye in agreement, and if you like it or not, and whatever. No problems with that. Hello, привет, sveiki. Nikita is polyglot in 3 languages. Doing these streams and social media content creation sure takes a lot of time. Are you able to maintain a healthy work-family life balance? I do not believe in work-family life balance. Basically, there is just life, and you are living it as you like it. You work as much as you like it. You have that family, and you are kind of have those. I don't know. That is just life, and there is, I don't know, that work-life balance. I think that is more important for maybe US with that willing to overwork and work crazy hours and all that stuff, that they have to talk about work-life balance. For me, I don't see problem with work-life balance. Because, I don't know, when my wife is going to the work, I'm starting to work as well. When she's coming back, I have family time. And I don't know how today I was out, I was walking with dog to meet her from work. We come back together, have a chat, then made some dinner, eat, all that stuff. Now she and dog is sleeping and I'm here chatting with you. I don't see a problem here. When I switched careers, then I was working like crazy all the weekends, all the nights, and so on. But we agreed that will be kind of temporary thing while I'm switching careers, because I was working in the office as product manager, and at nights and weekends I was I was learning and starting freelancing, building my freelancing career. That was kind of a time-consuming thing, but that was a relatively short period of time. Watching you from Ghana, Africa. Nice. Hey, James. Sneaky hours today. Hey, Fox. Again, no notification? I don't know. Is it possible to be good iOS developer without knowing Objective-C? Sure, of course. Easy. I don't know Objective-C. I learned a bit Objective-C. I did some programming in Objective-C just to change a bit and improve some existing in the project libraries, but I will not say that I am good in Objective-C. I can read it, I could Google to fix something, but I believe that Michaela could be able to do the same. Maybe that will take a bit more time for her, and that's it. SwiftUI is super easy. Yeah, of course. As when you are kind of building simple screens, if you start to do customization and some crazy designer, implement some crazy designer ideas, then come back one more time and say me again. The SwiftUI is easy. No notification Discord. Yeah, bad. Yeah, interesting. It works for YouTube. It's kind of strange. It works for YouTube videos. It works even for YouTube Shorts, but not for live streams. Strange. That bot is drunk, yeah. Oh, holy moly! It is already midnight. Didn't notice or feel that it's getting late here. Actually, I have to go to sleep to get my 5 hours of sleep. How it was resizable? Resizable. Yes. Oh, oh, it's stretching it. Okay. And then we need that scale to some scale to fit. Oh yeah, better. Actually, it doesn't look so horrible. It is a little bit pixelated, but not so bad. Build habitat stick. Yeah, we need background color. That will look better already. Yeah, it is night here. Yeah, I have. Let's add that one more text line, and then probably I should start to think about sleeping because it is. Yeah, I'm waking up at 6. So font. Let's go with, I don't know what that will be. Headline maybe? Title? Probably title. What do you think about starting iOS developer's career in Latvia? If English is pre-intermediate. Oh, I will say so that Latvia is not the richest of the European Union countries, and if you have work permit in Latvia, if you have passport from Russian Federation, sorry, but I'm looking at your name. If you have passport from Russian Federation, there is close to zero chance to get inside into Latvia. That is kind of one of the blockers. But if you can get into the European Union, if you can get in Latvia, then you most likely can get into the other countries as well. Then job market definitely is bigger in Germany, also in Spain, in Barcelona for iOS developers, and if you can get in UK, which is not in European Union anymore, then in UK job market for iOS developers is bigger as well. So is English with you will need to work on your English for sure, because in Germany you can get job without German. It is possible. The same in Barcelona. I saw job offers. I got job offers from Barcelona as well. English is fine, but you have to be able to speak in meetings and get those job interview. yeah, actually, right about Latvian borders, exactly. Yeah. So but with Russian passport there is almost no chance to get in country. Only for special cases. I don't even know what are those cases. Yeah. You're heading out. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry that I didn't say that immediately from my head, but good that I remember that when you were in chat and those who wanted to follow was able to click on you. I'm kind of oh, you're Ukrainian. Yeah, then no problems with that. Then you will be highly welcomed and everything will be good. Yeah, we have very friendly, and you will be surprised at how many Ukrainian flags we have around on streets and everywhere. Still, anyways, from financial perspective, that will be, you will earn more. You will earn more in other kind of more richer European countries, but maybe that will be in day-to-day life. It maybe will be a little bit easier to get around if you know Russian, because in Riga, in capital, there are still plenty of Russian-speaking people. You can get around in shops, but I don't think it is kind of you. Anyways, if your English is not good, it will become better by using it. And anyways, I will suggest you to talk English as much as possible and so on. That is how you get it better. That is one of the reasons why I do those live streams. I have a chance to talk, speak English hours for hours. Yeah, Nikita, then you're welcome, highly welcome. Yeah, and locals will try to help you. I think that, yeah, few pluses that I can mention for Latvia that could be that locals, of course, in each and every country there are pro-Russian kind of let's say pro-Putin to be correct, pro-Putin kind of dumb people. In Latvia is not exclusion, but general population is very supportive for Ukraine, and yeah, you are highly welcome, and you will get, that will be some bonus point on interviews and so on and so on. You can kind of have priority in interviews for that reason. Oh, I missed 0 chances on what? Ah, I see. Somewhere that Google, I read somewhere that Swift for native Android app development. No, I agree with Marco. Close to 0 chances that will happen. Okay, guys. Thanks for few new subs on the channel. We have a few more subscribers. That's always nice to see. 0 actually. Yeah, I am with Marco. It's 0 chances. I did almost nothing. Okay, let's be honest. I did nothing. I put 2 text lines and 1 image on the screen, but that's fine. It was really nice to add. Programming is not mine. Chat is the main important thing on those live streams, so I was really happy to chat with you. I will try to stick with that Wednesday schedule. And do at least 1 live stream on the YouTube in the week. Yeah, right, we have Discord, exactly. And yeah, on weekends perhaps we will do gaming, but that will be on another channel, on gaming channel, secret gaming channel. I and Fox have to shoot few aliens in 1 shooter game, so, but probably I will stream that, but on another YouTube channel. Yeah, thanks Marco for coming. Yeah, sorry for not coming on Twitch so often as I would like as well, but yeah, life is life. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. See you next one. Bye bye.